最新の魔法を見せてあげる。フェイトグランドオーダー魔法使いの夜コラボレーションイベント開催決定。
It's MAHOYO time! Welcome everyone to Fate Grand Order. The Witch on the Holy Night event is here. I am so excited because I love Witch on the Holy Night. Hey, have you not read Witch on the Holy Night? Stop watching. Either go buy it and play it. It's like 20 hours, which is not a lot for a visual novel. Or go watch my videos. Because we're going in full spoiler territory, fellas. I'm sorry. I can't not. Not that, like, it's pretty much the expectation of as soon as I experience something, I go full spoilers on my channel. So that's not too crazy. But the important thing is that we can get our first of 3 characters. We're going to be summoning frickin' Aoko Aozaki. Brazil only has been changed to 18 plus. Oh. There's sex in Fate in Brazil. Alice will come later. For now, I'm excited. I'm excited. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm ready. Okay. First off, we'll get a bunch of stuff here. I'll take that. I'll also take that. That's nice. Thanks. I hate Suzuki. I don't like that. I don't like that spelling. I really don't. It's Shizuki, but okay. All right. Boy. We're here. 20 days. Oh, we get that for another bunch. So we got like 23 from that alone. Hell yeah. So I'm only trying to get 1 copy of Aoko and 1 copy of Alice. That's all I need, right? I don't need more than that. If I get more, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not stupid, but I'm not gonna be fighting for a bunch more, right? So, let's get some of that there. All right. It's time. If I gotta put in money, I put in money. She is going to be mine. Also, I'd like that 5-star too. Beowulf's cool, as well as the father and the sisters there. But let's see here. Let's start off with, let's just do a 30 to start, and then we'll do our tickets. All right. I did see a little bit of loading. There wasn't a lot, though. So we'll have to see here. Hopefully with my reset luck will be good. We got Phantasmal's Food Crawl. It is so weird that you share a name with a Fate servant. Oh, another one. Very nice. Okay. Hey, we got that already. Puppeteer's Respite. Oh, I was a little Beowulf, I just realized. That's cute. Okay, so we got some craft essences, which is going to be useful too. The boy walks through the hot spring town, delicious aromas wafting through the air. Stuffing his cheeks with all the favorite foods he can get, his nose picks up a scent. It's the scent of someone he knows well. Upon realizing this, he dashes off like a wolf. Oh. He's running from someone. A pair of amber eyes hanging in the mist, the puppeteer's mystic eyes, which never release those they seize, are taking the day off to indulge in splendid hot springs and fine wine. She does love her wine. Though if they were to encounter the familiar presence lingering in this land, everything would come to an end. Oh, because it's Aoko. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, let's do some of these. Let's see. All right, tofu. All right, let's see. Origin Bullet. We're not thinking about Fate right now. We're thinking about the other characters. Badla Comlin. Come on. Let's see here. Billy the Kid. Okay. Oh, another one. Wow, okay, we're getting mad lucky with the 4 stars. Julius. Uh-huh. The servant. No. It's just a real Doji temple. Okay. There's a little delay there. It's just an Atlas Institute. Okay. Nope. Kid Gill. The double. The twofer. No loading. I don't think we're getting anything. Oh, Heaven's Feel. I'll take a Heaven's Feel, though. That is super good, actually. Hello? Berserker? Oh, funny, Funny guy right here. Funny guy. He's not even on rate up for this, is he? He's not even on rate up, I don't think. Right? Right? I don't think he's even on rate up. They just decided to be really funny. Wow. Yeah. No, he's not on rate up or anything. Wow. I got lucky in a different way. All right. Let's see. All right. Another, is that our fourth or fifth? I think it's our fourth. Oh. No way. No way. That it is no way. Okay, it is a Carmilla. Okay, it's pretty good because you do get more single target female damage, right? That is useful. That is useful. Winter Crystal. Okay. Misty Scene. Oh my god, are we good? Are we good? Now, who's this? Oh, I think this is my first copy of you. Yeah, cool. Okay, I'll take that. It's not who I wanted, but you are a gamer. Hi. Forgot you're in the general pool. I will not say no to that whatsoever. That was a pretty decent roll, all things considered. Right? All right. Let's see here. Another 5-star. And Child of Atlas. Oh. Okay, come on. Now, who is this then? Oh, hi. Hi. What you doing, buddy? You're not who I want. Oh. I see you, game. I see you loading. Loading something big. It might literally just be this. It might literally just be that. Oh, it probably was. It was. Damn it. Those who watch over the night. Oh, there's 2 4-stars, huh? Increase arts card. When the Veil of Night falls over Misaki, mortal combat breaks out between mages. Those who watch over it all. Troublesome militant priest, a pious blind nun, compassionate if unfortunate woman. What sort of characters come knocking on their door tonight? It's nice art. Okay. Oh, there was a load. What could be being put in the game's memory? Because that's how it works. It's not that. Oh. No, okay. Trigger off. Oh, it was just that. Oh, we got this. School in Misaki. The 3 years will add color to all the years that that follow. Here they will meet people they've never crossed paths with, people they'd have no reason to encounter if they each lived according to their nature. A special place reserved for the young, where those with nothing in common share their days together. It's true. High school is full of wonderful moments, and I feel like a lot of people take that for granted. Okay, those who watch. Okay, we got 5 of that, which is nice. Oh boy, let's see here. Is Aoko gonna eat up my funds? Then we got Alice to deal with. Holy Maiden of Winter, that's new. No, it's not. I guess we have that. Okay. Nope. Another Emiya. Okay. Another phantasmal food crawl. How many? Am I at 5 Emias now? I think I might be. Let's see here. Okay. Uh-huh. I absolutely used up my luck, didn't I? I absolutely did. I should not have gone for Marie Alter at all. I should not have gone for Marie Alter at all. Let's see. Those who watch the night. Those who watch the night. Oh. Oh, please. Oh, no, it's a double-sided saber. Is it saber? I'll take another saber if it's saber. Hey, I'm not complaining. I wanted another saber. That is actually, I did want that. That's good. Although, she might be mad that I'm kind of begging for another Type Moon heroine right now, right? That might be part of it. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Come on. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Legitimate blah, blah, blah. Oh. Please. Oh, no. Vlad. No. Why are we getting all these extra ones? Probably because nothing else is on rate up for that, right? Like, there's no 4-star on rate up, so I'm just getting these random servants. Oh, no! 2 more! Cleaner. And, it's another essence, it's a phantasmal. Oh, no! 1 more before the money goes in! Is she clean? She's cleaning me out. She's cleaning me out. Please? Please? Oh, Labyrinth of Remnant Flowers. That's new, but it's not a good... Okay. See you guys in a second. Okay. So, here's the thing. I'm gonna definitely need the stuff anyways, so I just did 2 packs of as many as I could get. Oh boy. Well... You need 329. How much is that? Can I check that? Does it show how many you're at till that? I don't actually know. I don't actually know how to check how many you're at. Right? Well, let's hope we don't get to that. Let's hope we don't. Let's see here. If I get her immediately after spending money, that'd be funny. That would be funny. Right? I would not complain. Well, that's not... I'm not complaining! I'm not complaining! That's not a complaint. I do, because that's my girl, so I'm more than... Oh my god, hello, Alco! Okay. Okay. No, I'm pretty happy there. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. And I have enough for Alice, then. I hope. I shouldn't say that. I should not say that. In no world should I say that. Fine, okay. Whew, well, we got her.
眩しいトンネルを抜けると、そこは見知らぬ研究施設だった。ホラー映画かミステリー小説かって話よね。どっちも好きだからいいけど。こんにちは、カルデアの魔術師さん。サーバントトラベラーじゃないか。
Traveler?
サーバントフォーリン、
Huh.
青崎青子よ。事情は大体刷り込まれているから説明はしなくていいわ。
Traveler would be an
こ
interesting
れからよろ
class.
しくね。
I guess Foreigner is the closest one. Okay. Well, let us...
いらっしゃいだね、マスター
First off, let's see here. How much do we have for some of these servants now? So, like, let's see here. I think Beowulf, you're maxed out. Okay, you get to 3. right? Pop that on you. 3's pretty good, right? We're getting you up. You're getting you up there. It is funny because some of these servants that are being like upgraded are ones I've had since the start of the game, right? Like Enya, right? Okay, so let's see here. You're 3. So you're single target, right? Sure, that's, again, single target Noble Phantasm level ups are pretty damn useful. Let's see here. Okay, you guys can't do much. Beowulf is maxed out then. God, they thought they were so funny. You've only been 1 this whole time, and now you're going up to 2 immediately, or 3 immediately. Wow. Okay, I've had him since day 1, and it's taken till now to get a second of him. That's crazy. Okay. Let's see here. And then you... Okay, so I had you at 2. And now you're at 4. Damn. Is that's enough now if I want? I could get her to level 120 if I want now, right? Isn't that how that works? Hot damn. That's really good, actually. I was just complaining that I do not have my girl anything more than I thought it was 1, but I guess it's 2. I think the rest doesn't super matter, right? Because, yeah, we don't need any of the rest for that. So I think what I should do is, because if I sell Beowulf, I get a rare prism, right? Is that correct? I think so. So we should do that there. Let's go filter. We want servant. Should probably do that, because I don't think there's anyone else here that I need to worry about. Yeah, that's all good. Don't sell Aoko. She's auto set to lock, but... Right? Oh, actually filter. No, okay, that's not on. Where's Beowulf then? Oh, he's right there. Yeah, we get a rare prism from that. Just gonna double check, make sure she's not in there. She is not. We're good. Yeah, because I just want to make sure I get my prisms there. Okay. Okay. And at the start of next month, I'll get some more summon tickets too, so that'll be good, right? Because right now I don't think we have those. No. We'll have those pretty soon, though. All right. Let us level her up. Sure hope you don't have crazy requirements. Please don't. I don't think you do. I don't think so. We'll definitely need to get you to 10, 10, 10, though. Get you to level 100. You are Aoko. Alright. Gas tank's full. She's full of gas. I don't know how much I like her uniform being the second one. Little bit, yeah. Unusual but not weird. Yeah, that's how I'd say it. That's interesting, isn't it? I know her gimmick. It's very exciting. It's very exciting. That's why I'm very excited to have her. Alright. We're doing pretty good for items thus far. I guess you know why? Because this is the summer uniform, and I'm not used to seeing them in summer uniforms, because Witch on the Holy Night is a very winter game. That's why. Yeah, that is why. She's just like, it's so kind of nice to have no responsibilities. And I want her to be like, and I don't have to deal with Alice. And then Alice will absolutely be here. She will be. Trust me, she will be. It's an okay dress. It's okay. I don't love the blue dress. It's a little much. I need to see its sprite though. Yeah, that sounds crazy, being a cosmic idol singer. I wonder if we've ever heard that. Quick Arts Buster, HP Restore, apply Plot Armor. Plot Armor nullifies demerit effects from your skills in Noble Phantasm, excludes certain demerits such as applying death to yourself or other sacrifices. Huh. Oh, I was gonna say you can give that to a certain servant we're getting, but I guess not. Otherwise, this does, it's a second Noble Phantasm, increase Buster effectiveness, extra attack effectiveness, increase NP gauge, and restore skill. This sounds really good too. Well, I mean, for 100% meter, it better be. Right? It better be at that level. Okay. Is she talking about her stat line? How there's some servants who literally, like, in the very last part, they get lots of stats? She's literally saying, keep going. Bring me to level 100. You can do it. Yes, I will. That's cute.
人生の指針になったりすることもあるわよね。私の場合、それが外国のロックシンガーでさ。
I wanna know who it is.
真夜中、部屋で自分の将来をじくじくと悩んでいると、家の外には UFO が飛んでいて、宇宙は広い。いつか会える日を楽しみにしていると言われるような曲だったかな。その時の何とも言えない青いような苦いような気持ちが今も私を支えている。青春時代の輝きってそういうものでしょ。じゃ、そんなわけで一曲聴いてください。曲はもちろんこのナンバー。そう、
Star what? Star what? Wait, Star what? Okay. Rock music star. Star song. I don't know. Rock song whose name starts with star. I don't know. 50 plus songs with star in the title. Coldplay, Sky Full of Stars. It doesn't start with it. Shining Star. What could it be? Top 10 best songs with star in the title. Stars by Grace Potter and the Nocturnals? No. Shining Star? No. Dead Star? No. Everybody's a Star? No. So You Want to Be a Star? No. Star by the Rolling Stones? Okay, wait, it could be that. Wait, it could be that. I could see her being a Rolling Stones fan. It could be it. Starman by... Wait. Oh no, it's absolutely Starman by David Bowie. Oh, 100%. Talking about a spaceman. Yeah, okay. It's Starman by David Bowie. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, it's like one of those things where you're like, okay, it's about star, but it's about space. Like, what could it be? And then you just say, well, of course a young girl from Japan would see David Bowie and have her life change. That's just how it goes, right? All right. So, like I said, we're getting all the MAHOYO crew to level 100. That's just how it is. There we go. That... I think we'll have enough. I'm worried about my money more than anything right now to get that to where we need to go. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to get them to, at least you for sure, we'll give you all the stuff here in a sec. She's kind of my current, I've been saving up a lot of resources. She's the one that I'm throwing them on, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Palingenesis. Okay. Gonna get you to a hundo. Oh, I'm out of stuff. Oh no, whatever will I do?
Yeah.
I say is I have a ton that I need to just grab from the box. Let's just go filter, experience, receive all. Can we get it all? Nope. Still got a bunch left. So, experience. We have another boyo who'll be getting some anyways, so it's all good. Okay.
Yeah.
Get that. I am excited to see the mage characters recognize her name. Right? I'm excited for other characters to go, Aoko, oh shit, right? Like, that's kind of what I'm hoping for. We'll have to see if there's any of that, because her name is kind of a big deal, right? Among mages. Though I could also see it being that they don't personally know her name, and they know her instead by, you know, her nickname, her mage nickname. I could also see it being like that. Right? And in that case, that'd be a little disappointing, but we'll see. Okay. Get you there. Okay. You're at a hundo. Look at that HP. It's gonna be real good. Am I a basic bitch for spending my grails and other stuff in the future on main characters? Maybe a little bit. I could see that being, you know, like you're picking the characters that everyone would pick. And it's like, maybe. But at the same time, they are my favorite characters because they're main characters and I spend so much time with them. You know? I don't connect with people just on looking at their design. In fact, I had a hard time dealing with just seeing some of these fake characters' designs without actually getting to know them. You know? Okay, so... Whoa. What are these? I don't know. We'll deal with that after. For now. Okay. Get that. Finally, I can use up some of these, too. Clear them out of my inventory. HP ups. Yes. You will be... Well, wait, we need a few more of those, actually. I can grab a few more. I have a bunch in my archive. Maybe I won't get her maxed out right away just because I don't have them all right here. Oops, get more. But I will get more. Oh, max stats not reachable. Oh, that is maxed out. Okay. I will get more then in the future and just do that there. For now, this will probably be enough once I use up some more of these. Again, I do have a bunch more. Okay. Nice. Oh god. The skills I'll do after. The skills I'm not too worried about. Craft Essence, I'll at least consolidate some of these here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that'll be good there. Make grinding much easier. We're going to get more later anyways, so... How many do we get? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, okay, we can do 2 doubles of that. Holy moly. It's almost like I summoned many times. Didn't like to hear that. Did not like to hear that. Hey, if let's hope that that went through and things are fine. Because if those get lost or something, I will not be happy. Well, at least it's the 4-star. At least. I don't think so. Again, usually the server side stuff is pretty okay. I don't think I've ever had an experience of losing something, so... Oh, other people are saying my friends are saying not looking good for my summons at the moment. Alice gonna be really expensive. Stopping at 930 for now. Oof, okay. Maybe I got off okay. You know, maybe I got up okay. We'll see. We'll see. I got one. I got my one, and that's what matters. Let's see. Let's finish this up so we can actually get started on the event, though there is going to be a time gate, so we won't be able to do too much of it, but we'll do enough. Like I said, I'll do the skills thereafter. Also got to make my support list. If I'm correct, the support list is pretty much like every main character, which is kind of fun. Let's see here. Please tell me it went through just fine, or at least crashed right before it. I think it did. We're good. Okay, so we'll get another one of these then. Don't use the other one. That would be silly. Okay. Got that. We did get a bunch of these too, so we can at least get one of these done. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll get one more for sure. I think you get a free one in the events anyways. Get another one of those. All right. Formation. Support. Let's see here. Who's on support here? So we got... For this, it is going to be... Main character boy. Archer. We got... Collab. Ryder, I skipped one. That's fine. We'll just stick with you for now. We'll go with you. Wait, that's the wrong one. Event bonus? Ku? Yeah, no, that's okay. I don't think I'll throw Ku on for that. I don't think he needs to be used for that. I'll give you just that then. Or wait. On level? No. Let's go by level. Sure. Let's see here. And then there's no one yet left for this, so let's go. Sure. Caster. There's no event bonus casters? Are you serious? Okay. We'll go the rare attack caster. Assassin? Nobody? Oh, they're all going to be extra class, aren't they? I mean, we'll go with you, because, yeah. Berserker? No event bonus berserkers? Okay. We'll go with, you for grinding. You're going to be one, absolutely. There's going to be a bunch here. Oh, yeah, look at this. Well, we'll do Aoko for sure to get her going there. And then we can go, let's see here. Probably the best one is, well, you're level 100 there. You're going to be good for that. So we'll give you, well, first off, let's go with you. We'll give you this here. Right, we'll also give that to you because you're going to be good. Let's see here. Just find one that's good for blue. Arts, crit. Sure, you crit. You're a critty boy. Give you this one. Let's see here. You can take this one. You can take... You know what? We can give you... Let's see here. Which one was yours again? We got you maxed out, right? I'm pretty sure we do. Pretty sure we do. What was it? Which one was yours? Didn't we get you maxed out? Am I crazy? Oh, we did. There it is. Death success rate up. We'll give you just the blue for Ocean Flyer. We'll give you... Sure. Gain stars. We'll give you... Sure. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Okay. So, let us... is there anything else I need to really do here? Again, I'll get the skills up in a bit. Is there anything? There are rank up quests. Oh, nice. I'll do those later. Those are for my own time. But, I don't think that's it, right? Golden Week, Hot Springs, Kumano. I'm excited. I'm excited to meet up with these characters again. Apocalypse Planet 1999. That is not a great thing to read. But let's go. What are those spirit points? What are we doing these? What are we doing? What is this event even going to be? I don't even know. After Witch on the Holy Night. Murder at the Kumano Hot Springs. Please read Witch on the Holy Night. At first, there was a tiny glimmer. Then a few moments later, there was an explosion. It sucked in everything nearby, then blew it all away. Trees were knocked down, rivers dried up, entire buildings disappeared without a trace. Wind raged on at 100 meters per hour. This must be what it's like on Venus, she thought. Oh, is she experiencing the end of the world? It's no use, I can't get any closer. Jesus, output is insane. It's supposed to be a simple disaster, not an actual freaking apocalypse. Her shouting disappeared into the wind, her voice failing to reach anyone else's ears. At this time, it seemed like she was the only one who could stop this unprecedented disaster. However, shooting it doesn't work, hitting it doesn't work, kicking it doesn't work. It's like this thing doesn't obey the laws of the universe at all. High-density magical energy invades the Earth's surface as temperatures rise with no sign of slowing. The magical energy in the atmosphere is reverting from pseudo-ether, the fifth imaginary factor, to true ether, the fifth true theoretical factor. Endless analysis followed by endless rejection, unending investigation followed by unending rejection. Even though there was only one explosion, the resulting gales only continue to grow in strength. This doesn't make any sense. What the hell's going on with that star? It's been 6 hours since the crater appeared on the Earth's surface. The mountain that brought about this disaster is gone, and the damage is quickly spreading to the neighboring mountains as well. This destruction probably won't stop until the human race is completely extinct. As a witness to many failed apocalypses, whoa, she could tell exactly where things were headed. That's a crazy phrase. There's nothing I can do. It's too late. For that matter, I'm not going to make it out of this alive either. There's no way to stop it, and unless it is stopped, there will be no future for anyone. Before dawn, the country of Japan will vanish. In a few days, all the other countries will do the same. Tonight, in 1999, the world will come to an end starting from an insignificant corner of the Earth. Tonight, with the stars twinkling in the sky. Is this how she dies and becomes a servant? But she said traveler, which makes me think it isn't a death case for becoming a servant. It makes it feel like she came about through another way, you know? Okay. Welcome to the Kumano Hot Springs. I saw my boy Robin. I'm very excited to read Robin's dialogue. They better keep him be with the Cockney rhyming slang. The Robin saw it. I really hope that literally... Oh, that's just the title of the game. Like on the cover. I really hope that Robin just starts talking with Robin Hood. He's like, I've been here this whole time and I just haven't talked. Oh, we're just going right in. Okay. Very fitting. I just did a hot springs trip in Japan. It was so nice. I highly recommend you go. And yes, get naked. Okay, I'm out of the Ray Road. Have we ever used the phrase Ray Road? I'm out of the Ray Road and I'm seeing a huge mountain range. Yes, Senpai. The ray shift went through without a hitch. Your success rate remains as impressive as ever. According to Shiba, this latest singularity is very small and poses almost no danger, which is why no other servants, or even our trusty Fu, have come along. So, like Da Vinci says, consider this a well-deserved, carefree, mini hot springs vacation. That being said, let me just make sure of something. Do you remember your briefing in the command room? I wasn't in REM, if that's what you're asking. I was awake. So we discovered this newest singularity on a Japanese mountain range. Specifically, the year is 2001, and the range is in the Toyama Prefecture. Given your age, Tanner, I guess it's just a little before your time. Anyway, we've observed that it's definitely a singularity, but it's very small and it shouldn't last very long. Trismegistus says it should close up on its own in about 7 days, and we're not seeing any signs of mystics or magical energy anywhere. Basically, it's a singularity that's practically identical to reality in terms of time and space. Usually, we let this kind of minor distortion go away on its own, but cases like this where we know for sure it's safe to visit are exceptionally rare. That makes this the perfect ray shift sample case, and it should make a great experience for our field operatives too. That's why your mission this time will be to see if you can discover any anomalies in a completely danger-free singularity. We're hoping it'll help you hone your investigative skills. Think of it like trying to solve a real-world mystery novel. We know you've both been taking on a lot of tough missions lately, so while we can't give you carte blanche to stretch your wings, this should at least be a laid-back opportunity to learn some new things. You see, and this is the best part, this latest singularity is located at... That's right. This is the little-known but highly esteemed Kumano Hot Springs, said to be the home of a legendary secret spring. Vinci did say something about that. You look really happy about this, Mash. Do I? I'm sorry, Senpai. I've always liked Japan, and I suppose getting to visit a historic hot spring inn there got me a little excited. Testing, testing. Okay, looks like we're coming in loud and clear. Well, this is great. It looks like you two are at the base of the mountain right now. The singularity covers this entire mountain range, but the Kumano Hot Springs Inn is right in the center. Let's start by making our way to that inn. I gave Mash some money that should cover your expenses. Check back in with us once you get a room, okay? There'll probably be other tourists on the trail, so we should refrain from calling too much while you're outside. Oh, right. It's May in the singularity, so it's peak travel season. We'll need to be careful not to stand out among the people coming here to hike the mountains. Caldia may be an international organization, but it's still a highly clandestine research facility. We'll be fine. We're just a couple of hot spring nuts. I'm surprised we haven't actually seen anyone else so far. Not even any hikers. I don't see any trails here either. I wonder if we took a wrong turn somewhere. Hang on, I think I hear footsteps behind us. It must be a hiker or a tourist. Let's ask if they know the way. Hello, excuse me. I know who this is. I've seen this silhouette before, and I'm terrified to click on. Sorry to bother you, but we're trying to find the hot springs, and we seem to have lost our way. Do you know how to get there? Even just pointing us in the right direction would be a big help. His hand. What's up with that? Why do you look like this? What happened, brother? You had sauce. What happened? This is something that I've had people show to me. Like, there was no avoiding it. What happened, brother? If you're looking for the hot springs on this mountain, then you must be headed to the Kumano Inn. Guess you two are psychics looking to get rich quick too then. Yeah, I can see it in your eyes. I can tell you're really good too. I've had a lot of interesting experiences, so I've got an eye for these things. Then again, you don't look like you're here for the money. It seems like whatever brought you here is more complicated than that. I can tell. The music is getting me emotional. You think we're psychics? How the heck did he figure all that out? Oh, did I get it wrong? I guess you're just ordinary tourists, just like, same as me. Sorry for getting carried away and jumping to conclusions. My name's Shizuki's, I'm gonna go with Shizuki. I hate this romanization. My name's Shizuki Soujyuro, by the way. So I'm staying at the same hot spring inn you two are looking for. I was just out for a walk to get some exercise. Sounds like you two are lost if you're asking for directions. Lucky we ran into each other then. I can show you the way to the inn, at least part of the way. That'd be great. Thank you. I'm Mash Curialite, and this is... Hi, what's up? I'm Tanner. Nice to meet you, Tanner and Mash. You must be from abroad, Mash. Anyway, the inn's owner will be thrilled to get even more international guests. I guess the good word about Japanese hot springs is spreading far and wide. International guests? You mean there are others here besides us? Oh yeah, lots. You'll see when you get to the inn. There's some peculiar stuff going down there now, and not all of it good. I see. Are the Kumano hot springs really that popular? This is our first time here, so... Popular? No, just interesting. If anything, I'd say they're pretty unpopular. I'm sorry, that was a poor choice of word. Let me rephrase that. In fact, why don't I tell you more about what makes the Kumano hot springs so interesting on the way there? So how old is he meant to be? Because this is... Okay, if this is 2001, right? Wait. 2001. So, Witch on the Holy Night's 90s, right? When does Witch on the Holy Night take place? Right? Witch on the Holy Night takes place in... No, it's the late 80s. 1987. Okay. So, 2001 minus 1987. So that means there is 14 years in between. So if he was like 16... Okay, this is like a 30-year-old Soujyuro, right? Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Buddy, what happens? I mean, it's not too bad, but it's still weird. The hand thing is interesting. I'm still curious about that. From what I've been told also, this event is like Witch on the Holy Night 6. What do you mean by that, Nasu? I hate you. I love you. Kumano Hot Springs have 5 secret springs that'll grant wishes. The trick is you have to soak in them all by yourself first thing in the morning. There's even a magazine article about it a long time ago. Thanks to that, the springs used to be hugely popular up to about a year or two ago, but now things are very different. That sounds like a holy grail might be mixed up in this. Soujyuro, what kind of wishes are being granted? Do the springs really grant anything people ask for? No, nothing like that, unfortunately. The Kumano Hot Springs have only ever granted one kind of wish each. So really, it's less like they make wishes come true, and it's more like they have potent restorative effects. There's the Spring of Youth, the Spring of Romance, the Spring of Male Transformation. Huh? The Spring of Happy Home Life, and the Spring of Stiff Shoulder Annihilation. Shoulder, I could go without that, but there's I'll say, lower back would be real nice. Only one of these 5 springs is open each day. So the idea is that people come and stay overnight on the day when the spring they want to soak in is open. Though I also heard that some people would stay a whole week so they could try out all the springs. The Stiff Shoulder Annihilation one doesn't sound nearly as impressive. Not necessarily. Stiff shoulders can become a big problem when you get older, especially if you have massive biddies. I don't really care for the annihilation part, though. It sounds so effective, it's likely to draw the wrong crowd. Anyway, this should do it. Sorry, but this is as far as I go. The inn's about a 5-minute walk from up that way. I've got something I need to find right now, but I'm sure I'll see you two later at the hot springs. Soujyuro headed back down again. Well, now I feel a little bad. It must have been a lot of trouble to take us this far up the mountain, and he wasn't even going this way. That is such a Soujyuro thing to do, though. Holy crap. I don't know, he didn't seem out of breath at all. Yeah, it's almost like he's used to living on a mountain. He has a very mysterious air about him, doesn't he? He seems so earnest, but there's also something very easygoing about him. Anyway, we're almost at the inn now, but there's no need to rush. Let's take it slow and enjoy the walk. So, this at least confirms, at least from what I can tell, he won't die at the end of Witch on the Holy Night 2. Right? Because I feel like he's been set up with death flags for a while. But well, no, because he does get brought up in Aoko's ending in Melty Blood, so no, he must still be alive. But, like, brother feels like there's been death flags around him for so long. And I've seen his noble phantasm. What's up with that? I like, full disclosure, I did have a friend who played these events when they got brought to Japan, and I was like, can I just see the animations? And I looked at them, and I'm like, what does it all mean? What does it all mean? And because the answer is we don't know, right? There's so much of it we don't know. In this quest, you'll be defeated if Mash is defeated. Oh. Whoa. Okay, we got, like, some interesting actual stuff. Some real mechanics. 20 minutes after parting ways with Shizuki Soujyuro. I hate to admit it, but... Yep, we're lost. Yes, and just when we were almost at the inn, too. Sorry, Senpai. I should have been more on top of things. Let me get out my compass. No, on second thought, I'll just call Da Vinci and have her navigate us to... Huh? I can't get through. Well, that's odd. There haven't been any magical energy disturbances. And Shiba's observation results still say no sign of danger in this space-time, so... Wait, huh? No future for humankind in this space-time? Look out, Mash! Something's coming this way! Enemy contact! Can't believe I didn't notice them until they were this close! But right now, we need to fight back. There are no civilians in the vicinity. Awaiting your orders, Master. Okay, I don't know we're fighting. I don't know we're fighting at all. Please set Mash as a starting member. Okay, let's just do manual. So, we have to use Mash, and then one servant. Really? Okay. Huh. Well, we have to use a servant. We got one we're gonna use. We'll give you both this one. Arts Buster NP charge up 2 times. 2 levels 1 time. Oh, that's not bad at all, actually. And you get C stars, crit strength damage, or Arts crit strength HP recover. I think I'd rather you get that as well. All right. Hello. About servants who change stats in battle. For servants whose stats can change, you can click the pre and post transformation with that button. Yep, because you are... Yep, you become... Super Alco. Yep. Yep. So if we click this, we can... That's a good feature. Entity of the Outer Realm, Territory Creation, Item Creation, Magician, Wish on the Starry Night EX. Deploy magic bullets to each turn. She's so crazy when she's jacked up with that. It's so good. We'll stick with this Ascension just for now. Yeah, it's fine. Right? We're good with that. Okay. Let's see. We're in our Hawaiian shirt right now. So yeah, again, I've seen her animations and stuff. I don't remember most of them. I know her Noble Phantasm because it's it's so cool. The fog rolls in, crit down. All right. So you have anti-enforcement chain. Wait, is that just naturally on you? Wait, is that just one of your skills? Oh shit, that's just one of your skills. Oh, that's good. Wish on the Star Knight, increase damage, overcharge up, that down. So we can give you, apply 3 magic bullets. Its cooldown is 4? Whoa. Okay. Okay, that'll be quick once you get that going. Magic Circuit Rotation increases gauge for all allies each turn. Skills removed when you transform, and also see stars. Okay, I like it. It's literally her like building up speed with that. And then just everything up plus plot armor. Plot armor is so funny. I think in Japanese it was called like protagonist defense or something. Yep, that's just a shot. Okay. I'm very excited to max her out. She's gonna be crazy. Fog thickens. More crit down. We can get a full combo going. Let's do that here. Let's see here. So, do your attack. So we got... That's just a cool knee. That's the melty move there. Yep. The knee. She does her boxing combo. That was a combo in melty. Just a close range version of her attack, yeah. Yeah, her little boxer size combo was in Melty. That's fun. We got another one. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's do different animations here, hopefully. The knee, yeah, boxer size. That's the same. Oh, but she kicks it. Didn't see her do that last time. That's just one of her quarter circle forward. Nice. Okay. I think it's time. I think it's time to go super. Let's see. Oh, Mountain Monster. Well, I recognize you, but you're looking different. The smoke makes it impossible to see. I'll take care of this. That's good. You got guts there. Resistance to all attacks 10 left. Unfinished blue. Okay. Let's go 1, 2, 3. All right, do your thing. So cool. Hundreds of millions of light years. You know what the crazy thing is? This is Super Aoko 1. She has 2 more forms, and we don't know what they are. Coordinates translated. What the frick does that mean? Oh, that was her move from Melty there. Nice. That was her, yeah, her down flip kick. So now she gets magic bullet creation, which means that she can make tiny little blenders, right? That's a joke. That's a joke, guys. You're supposed to giggle. All right. Connecting? What the frick? Why is it connecting? What? Oh, because the battle's over. We didn't even get a chance to play with Super Aoko. Okay. Fine. Guess we gotta hold off on using Super Aoko. So the mountain monster, that's clearly, what's her face? The puppet girl, right? But she looks a bit different. I don't think she had that big thorax before. Okay. This isn't a living creature. Is it a ghost or something? Yeah? Yeah, dude? Master, use a command spell on me. I can use my noble phantasm at maximum power to blow away all this smoke. I'm afraid it'll damage the nearby trees too, but at least it'll let us see what we're dealing with. Hey. Hit the brakes. That's a smart call, but don't do it. The ground around here could collapse under your feet. I'd save the ground pounding for a last resort if I were you. That light, is it a ray shift? Good point. Oh, wow. I don't think we've ever seen a ray shift in third person, actually. I'm sorry. I should have known better. At any rate, may I ask who you are? Me? I'm, a tourist. Yeah, I'm just a passing tourist making a little trip around the world. You look like you're in trouble. Don't worry, I've got this. We all gotta look after each other. Now, let's hurry up and take care of this thing. That's what I was doing. I mean, it's cool you're here, but that's what I was doing. Her theme is so hype, though. It really is. It really is. Why you? No. I mean, fun, but no. Let's go with you. Okay, cool. And you're still in this one. It doesn't really super matter, right? Newest and most junior magician, of whom there are only 5 in the world, and a former ordinary high schooler, led a normal life, uninvolved world magecraft until middle school when she inherited her grandfather's legacy. Her life seems ever subject to the whims of fate, but fortunately her stout and competitive nature takes on stride, and she enjoys the magician lifestyle without taking it too seriously. Yeah, she was very like serious in MAHOYO, and I kind of like how post MAHOYO she's just kind of chill. She like, it feels like as soon as she gains the biggest responsibility in the world, she actually achieves freedom. That's kind of cool, right? She becomes a traveling fugitive wine ant, you know? I like that. Smoke makes it impossible to see still. Attack up something, something, something. Well, you have a full combo. You can't use your noble phantasm. That's ridiculous. Whoops. Well, gave that to you accidentally, so we'll give this to you instead. Plot armor is so funny. Alright, well, we'll start with this. Do your stuff. The magic bullets just, you use it for extra damage, right? That's just what it is. Actually, having two of them means you're getting the double, which is kind of nice. Okay. Double blue. Oh, little individual shots. Close range into the flip. Cool, cool. Nice. That was easy. What is victory theme? Is this new? I don't remember this one from MAHOYO. Oh, because it's a techno remix of the main theme. Huh. Okay. They just did that to be funny. God, I've heard these songs so much because I use them when I'm editing like light novel readings because they're so good. By the way, in case you don't know, the soundtrack is done by the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 composer and the Street Fighter 4 composer, which when you know that, you'll every now and then hear riffs and instruments and go, oh my god, Capcom. There we go, easy peasy. You're pretty strong, Shield Girl. Are you one of those servants I've heard about? You're pretty strong too, of course. Those were summoning spells, right? I'm impressed. I know those aren't easy. The stronger the familiar, the more physical and mental energy it takes out of the summoner, and even wear away at your very identity. A light, yet heavy heart that isn't easily swayed by any kind of desire. That's what an acquaintance of mine told me you needed to be a good summoner, and it looks like that's you to a T. The kind of person you'd find anywhere, and yet there's nobody else quite like you. Thanks. May I ask who you are? Alright, I still haven't introduced myself, have I? I'm Aozaki Aoko. I'm a mage, just like you. Though I'm a free agent, not affiliated with anyone. How about you? If you're both here together, I'm guessing someone sent you. Can you at least give me a broad idea of who? I think we'd like to at least consider, to at least know if we should consider each other friend or foe. Now this is where Da Vinci should, well no, they said there's no connection right now. Okay, I was gonna say Da Vinci should beep in and go, oh my god, but again, like that, I'm shocked that, well, no, because Fujimaru's not a huge into the mage world, but I feel like that name, if you're in the mage world at all, you should know, but we told her the bare minimum. Hopefully it's enough. I think that's the most concise explanation we can give you about Caldia. Is there anything you're still not clear on? Nope. That was a 10 out of 10 explanation. I wish I had someone like you as my assistant. Though I do have to ask, are you two actually mages? Because if so, I'm amazed you keep all that up on goodwill alone. Well, they saved my life before, so... Damn, seriously? I never know what to say Wait, I never know what to say to people who are actually just nice. That's so fair, though. Because she's very practical. Like, Aoko's a practical person. She doesn't do stuff out of the nicest of her heart. She does it to survive. Miss Aozaki, please, no need to be so formal. Call me Aoko. Okay, Aoko, I just wanted to say thank you again for helping us. I don't know what we would have done without your magecraft. Were those magic bullets? That's right. I can convert magical energy into physical mass and fire it like, well, bullets. That's pretty much all I can do, though. Oh, yeah? Well, I mean, okay, wait, it is kind of true. It's true, but it goes so much further than you could ever imagine. I can't make anything else with magical energy, and I've never been good at complicated spells for messing with nature or whatever. Still, when it comes to firing bullets, pretty sure I'm as good as they come. That's what it's like for you with summoning too, right, Tanner? Your familiar summons and their spirit origins were as solid as a giant tree. If I ever die and come back as a heroic spirit, I might not mind getting worked to the bone if a summoner like you were to call on me. You will be! Wait, then you're not a servant, but what about that light you came from? Really? You sure you weren't just seeing things? I mean, what do you think I was doing? Teleporting or something? Besides, shake my hand, see? I'm a real live person, right? Yeah, it's way more delicate than I thought from than I'd expect from a demon of destruction. That's definitely human, though I've never seen a human fly before. Let's go with that one. What, are you the naturally oblivious type who puts his foot in his mouth? If you're looking for a straight man for your comedy routine, I'm happy to play along. How about I start by blasting you down into the bedrock? I'm sorry, Senpai has a habit of running his mouth when he meets someone he trusts. I see. So you're used to tanking for him in more ways than one, huh? I understand. I have two friends that are the same way. Friends, huh? Okay. That's what we're gonna call the polycule? Okay. Anyway, you still haven't told us what you're doing here, Aoko. I'm sightseeing, of course. You two said you're headed for the Kumano Hot Springs, right? Mind if I tag along? I only just got here, so I'm still getting my bearings. Would it be okay if I joined you? Well, that sounds great to me. But since we can't contact Kalia right now, I'll go along with whatever you decide, Master. Why not? We've already come this far. Awesome. I owe you one. Actually, I lost my license and my wallet, so I didn't know what I was gonna do. Oh. Thanks, Tanner and Mash. When we get to the inn, I'll be counting on you to check me in as well. We gotta pay for her? We're effectively, like, upping the price of our trip by a third? Ah, it's a good thing you're damn cute and funny. And powerful. Oh, so supremely powerful. Oh, wow. Okay. Dude, this is crazy looking. Okay, wait, hold up. So here we go. We have the hot spring here. We have like a traditional side and a modern side. A rooftop hot spring. That's nice. A traditional one in the back there. Looks like a private tub. This walkway just reminds me of frickin' Tsukihime. God, this actually looks really nice. So yeah, I basically stayed in a hot spring that looked identical to this, and like I would go out to the hot spring and like it was cold at night, but like you go out and you're in the water and it's so nice. Oh my god. Highly recommend everyone gives it a try. It was like an hour and a half outside Tokyo on a train. Like freaking who cares? $40, hour and a half. You go there, you rest there for a few days. It was so nice. What is she gonna do when she sees Soujyuro? And the thing is, like, her being this age, because like she's like kind of slows aging, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. She effectively slows her aging, is what I've heard, right? If not fully stops. But then that means, so because Super Aoko, she becomes like 20 something, right? So does that mean she's always super? She must always just be chilling in Super Aoko in like Tsukihime, huh? Man, this reminds me of the Enmate. Yes, the inn where we met Benny Enma and the Sparrows. I was just thinking the same thing. I still have many fond memories of it. I'm sure this place is going to be a great experience as well. Oh crap, this place is bad news. People have died here, no question. Did you say died? We should disguise ourselves just to be safe. Call me Soujyuro. Soujyuro, okay, sure. Call me Soujyuro from now on. So you want us to use disguises and fake names? But we didn't bring anything we could use for disguises. Oh. Okay. What's with the text? What is this font? This works, right? Relax. I'll take it off as soon as I know it's safe to. So where does Soujyuro come from? It means all the half-assery in the world, spelled Soujyuro. I'm an unestablished psychic. As a spiritual exercise, I only speak in one sentence a day. That's enough of a cover story. Come on, let's go inside. Okay. That is funny. Who is that on the walls there? Why is her portrait everywhere? Who the frick is that? It's pretty big, but it looks like a normal hot spring inn. There are some people hanging out here. Probably other guests. Okay. Hi, Spishtar. Hi, Bazit. Hi, Karen. Hi, Shiki. Hi, Shizuki, Soujyuro. What a group! I see Soujyuro made it back here ahead of us, though he just went into the back of the inn. That sign says Old Inn. Maybe that's where the springs are? Maybe he went to the springs. After all that walking, I could use a soak myself. Whoa. That's a character design. What's up with this in Japanese media? I've seen a lot of characters who have, like, the big tooth. Is that a thing? Like, where does this come from, you know? I don't even know what voice to give you. Who are you people? Sorry, but we're all booked. I've got too many special guests gathered here this week to waste my time with regular ones. Go on, get out of here. What are you talking about? Is there a guest by the name Shizuki staying here? Yes, what does that have to do with you and me? Hold it, proprietor. Can't you tell these people are here for the same reason as us? I mean, one of them is clearly not normal, and as far as I'm concerned, the more rivals, the better. The more people there are around when I win, the better I'll be able to prove that I, Ishtarin Tosaka, am the best psychic and curse hunter in America, if not the whole world. What? Ishtar, no wonder I thought you looked so much like yourself. Did you come here from Kalia, or were you locally summoned to... Huh? Do I know you? Oh, I see. You must be a big fan of mine. You must have misheard my name and it's stuck with you all this time, huh? Well, lucky for you, I'm very generous to my fans, so I'm willing to overlook it. But from now on, honey, remember that it's Ishtarine, not Ishtar. My father named me Ishta, and my nickname in high school was Rin the Exorcist, so put them together and you got Ishtarine. You can also call me Jolene. What are we doing? Are you a living person then? That's an insane question to ask someone. Huh? Do I look like a ghost to you? Of course I'm alive. You know, you're being weirdly forward too. Have we met somewhere before? Senpai, it's hard to believe, but it looks like Ishtar, or Ishtarine, really is from this time period. I've heard of coincidental resemblances, but this is on a whole other level. Anyway, be reasonable, proprietor. We might all be here for fame and fortune, but that's not the only reason we're here. Those blessed with psychic abilities have an obligation to save spirits that still suffer in this world. Like they say, 2 heads are better than 1, bills beat change, and there's no such thing as having too much firepower. Don't you agree? You make a good point, Ishtarine. How can I say no to that? Very well, then. This may put us over capacity, but I'll accept these newcomers joining the fray. Welcome you there, you three. I'm Kumano Inn Yoshisuke. Kumano Inn. It's a weird name. Huh. The proprietor of the Kumano Inn. Thank you so much for choosing to stay at our humble establishment. This next part probably goes without saying, but please bear with me. It's tradition after all. 2 years ago, our humble inn began seeing regular paranormal phenomena. Ghosts, as lay people would put it. Thanks to that, our once glorious inn has fallen on tough times and can barely attract enough guests to stay afloat. So as a countermeasure, we reach— oh my god, this looks exactly like the hotel I stayed in. Holy crap. Wait, I just got hit with— holy crap. Wow. I'm talking 1 to 1 to 1. Oh, wow. So as a countermeasure, we reach out to people who have experience resolving paranormal problems and promise to reward them if they succeed with ours. In other words, everyone who stays here must be a psychic. It also means that if you're going to stay with us, you need to be able and willing to exercise any kind of ghosts you encounter. If all that sounds fair, then you can sign the hotel register right here. This guy seems super shady, but I guess I'll just have to sign the hotel register if I want to stay here. Mr. Tanner, Miss Mash, and Miss Suseiritska. Very good. And then as your first test— great. Now I can introduce you to your rivals. This is everyone I could find in the lobby. This is Bazet. She's a self-proclaimed tough-as-nails psychic who prides herself on keeping her cool no matter what the situation. Though if you ask me, the steel's not in her heart, but her fists. Well, you're wrong. My heart is as hard as they come. Wait. Yeah. Keeping your cool at all times is what lets you deal the final knockout blow to a tough ghost. This is Karen. She calls herself the Exorcist Sexorcist. I think it means if exorcists eat ghosts for breakfast, she eats those exorcists for breakfast. I just happen to find my way here. I'm a very pious nun, but my real profession is in exorcising demons. But demons and evil spirits don't have any money on them, so someone has to pay the bills, right? Really? Next, Ryoki here isn't an exorcist, but she is paying an exorbitant amount of money to stay here. What a delightful little diversion. I would say I'm glad I came here with my family. Okay, so this is her in her mother mode. Okay. If I wasn't worried about it being a bad influence on my daughter. Oh, my family and I have reserved the entire 5th floor, so please don't bother us there, okay? And finally, we have this creepy girl giving off major stalker vibes who followed Ryoki here. I still don't know what her name is. I'm Fujinon the Twister. Please, let me know if you run into any jars you can't open or unsightly steel girders. I'll twist them away as if they were never there. I think there were still a few others, but that should do it for the time being. Now, as for the haunted room... Wait, just a moment, please. I still have more to say. First, as you can see, I brought in first-rate exorcists from all walks of life. There's really no place for any third-rate exorcists who are all bark and no bite. If you're going to stay with us, I'll need you to prove you have what it takes to deal with ghosts. Good point. If they can't even defend themselves, we definitely can't let them go near the Big 5 ghost stories. Big 5 ghost stories? Oh, those are the main reason why our inn has fallen on such hard times. But that can wait. For now, I'd like you 3 to resolve a haunting in the mountain behind the inn. There's an abandoned mining site unaffiliated with our inn there, and some nasty spirits have supposedly taken up residence inside. Anyone who walks in and comes crawling back on the ground like a zombie. Turned out they were no longer able to walk because their leg bones had rotted from the inside out. Horrible story, isn't it? Perhaps there's still some corrosive gas lingering there or something. Anyway, that's how the area became known as Hell's Pavilion. Impressive, no? So, you're saying we can stay here if we exorcise the evil spirits in that mine? Oh, come now, don't be silly. You're exorcists, right? Of course you can exorcise evil spirits. That'd be hardly a test of your skills. No, these sorts of things have always been all about competition. So I'm gonna have you compete with another exorcist to see which of you can purify Hell's Pavilion the quickest. Would you do the honors, miss? Oh. Wow, you get a little cutscene. Dude, Robin gets a sprite that flies around? That's awesome! I know I said I wouldn't exorcise any made-up ghosts, but if I'm going up against a real mage, that's a different story. You clock tower mages never change. You're inhuman creatures that will cross oceans just to get their hands on mystics. Usurpers who would rather ruin other people's magecraft than improve their own, all in the name of maintaining their so-called dignity. If there's any place in this world you belong, it's the deepest bowels of hell. Wow. Cutting. So, like, does she also not age? That would make sense. That would make sense. I think it would make sense for her to not age. I think, actually, Shizuki being the only one who ages does kind of work out. I think that's how it would be, you know? Because he's just a guy. Mind you, he's the guy, but he is just a guy. The rules are exactly what you'd expect. Whoever exercises the most spirits wins. All right, then, go ahead and get started. I'll be praying that everything goes well. This dude's gonna be totally not the villain or anything. It's literally just gonna be fine, I bet. That didn't take long. Multiple unidentified hostiles approaching. I'm not seeing any signs of life or intelligence. They appear to be some kind of clusters of magical energy. Looks like there aren't any big ones like we found in the mountains. We should be able to handle this without pulling out the big guns. Let's take care of them quickly. We'll have to pull our punches so we don't cause a cave-in. That's all fine, but where'd our competitor go? I'm sure she's still back by the entrance. You'd think someone so aggressive would be quicker to act, but nope, not her. She's always been the slacker. You know her, Aoko? I'm afraid so. I'll introduce you once this contest is over. Assuming we're still alive, that is. In the meantime, we'll need to take down more than half these things before she gets here. This match is as good as lost. Huh? Then aren't we well on the way to victory already? Sounds like we've won if we can take out at least half of them. Yep, which is why we need to guarantee that first. We can worry about the small stuff later. For now, let's just blow these things away. I don't like how that shady Kumano Inn Yoshisuke guy has us dancing in the palm of his hand. But seeing as how this is obviously way worse than a simple poltergeist problem, I know we'll be doing the world a favor. Okay. Please set the following. Has to be NPC. Well, let's go yes. And it does automatically put them on. Very nice. Very nice. Except I don't want you. Okay, this is starting to become a problem. Okay, we can get you with that there. Wait, did it say MASH had to be one, right? I think it did. Oh my god, look at the main characters. Wait. No, I need to do this. I need to do the main characters. I need to do it. I can do it right now. Right? Let's do this. I'm surprised Assassin Shiki is not one. Like, she's not considered one, you know? Oh my god, wait. It's perfect. Literally, main characters. We have all the main characters. This is so cool. This is so cool. Let's do it. Oh, it just makes me happy. It just makes me happy. I need to see all them standing in a row. All the non-Fate main characters, that is. Oh my god. I do wish that you had a casual outfit option. That is like the only thing I'll say, is that it is slightly disappointing that you don't actually get an option for looking like yourself, you know? I mean, this outfit's fine. It's a cute take on, like, her combat outfit, but I do wish that she had one. I have a feeling that we'll get it in the guaranteed eventual Tsukihime collab, right? Along with like a CL getting hers. Oh, spoilers, CL's in the future. Ooh, right? Yeah. I'm just really happy right now. You know? Mind you, this is also just 3 Melty Blood characters. There we go. And oh, well. Time for a little bit of overkill. What? Reverberation echo? What? What the frick? That was weird. Was that for using a skill? What? No. Huh. Weird. That was a weird thing. I've never seen that before. Huh. There we go. Dude, just the shot of all of them here. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, baby. I'm just so happy. Biggest, dumbest smile on my face right now. Well, that's gotta be half of them by now. More than half, Master. We've thinned out the majority of the hostiles. I'm sorry we didn't give our opponent a chance, but this means victory is as good as ours. Oh. It must be real nice collaborating with a visual novel, because you can just use assets from that. I wouldn't be so sure. The proprietor laid out a bunch of complicated rules, but victory or defeat always boils down to one thing. Points don't matter much after that. You see, it's impossible to lose a contest if you're the only competitor left. Dude, they just played a Chrono Trigger sound effect. She just erased all the magical energy clusters in this cave in an instant. Is this a reality marble? But it doesn't feel like one. It's her magecraft. Diddle diddle, Banquet of the Night. It transforms the area around her into a world of nursery rhymes. She has to have some... There has to be some interaction between her and the nursery rhyme servant. There has to be. Reality marbles work by materializing the user's mindscape and overwriting reality for a short time. Compared to that, diddle diddle is like cheating. It cuts reality clean off, no ifs, ands, or buts. It's the manifestation of a fairy tale, something even more magical than the 5 true magics themselves. Whoa. That's kind of crazy to say. It's a ploy kickshaw, an extraordinary type of familiar that happens to be Kuonji Alice's specialty. I knew it. That was you, Aoko. Dude, they're mogging so hard. Why are they MAHOYOing so hard? They're literally being like, oh god, we're collaborating with the visual novel with the greatest animations ever. We kind of have to put in the effort. I had a hunch it might be you when I saw an exorcist with a bag over her head. So, how have you been? I've been fine, as you can see. I'm just taking a break right now. What about you? Surprised you're taking part in this contest. What happened? Isn't it forbidden to use your magecraft in public? Hell, you even went and wasted a ploy on this. Looks like your competitive streak is worse than ever. Those 2 people with you are clock tower mages. They don't count as part of the public. Besides, it doesn't matter how we got here. Now that we're fighting a magecraft battle, they're my enemy. So I'm gonna send them packing before they can steal anything else. Did you say clock tower? I'm sorry, we're actually researchers with Caldia. We don't have any association with an organization as storied as the clock tower. You expect me to believe that? There's no organization called Caldia anywhere in the Mages Association. Well, of course, that's because we're not part of it. Ever heard of the Security Organization for the Preservation of Humanity? Is that true, Aoko? You bet it is. Caldia's a real observatory up on a incredibly snowy mountain. I heard all about it through the grapevine. But then, I wouldn't expect a witch who might as well be living under a rock to know about that. Yes? I've heard of it. It's a museum in Switzerland, right? I remember Toko telling me about it once. Never mind that I just remembered that. Senpai, I know there are amazing snowy mountains in Switzerland, but Caldia isn't in... Sometimes it's better just not notice things, just pretend you didn't see it. Why do I feel like you just made a huge effort to spare my feelings? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Those people might be clock tower mages, but that doesn't mean this battle is over. Or might not be, rather. Mindster witches are forbidden from losing magecraft contests. So I'm gonna kill you too, keep my undefeatable win streak going. In fact, this is a good opportunity to finally get rid of you too, Aoko. Talk about 2 birds with 1 stone. This may even be the best day of my life so far. How about we call it a draw then? Huh? We beat you in numbers, you beat us in magecraft, right? So since we both won part of this contest, that makes us a draw, not a loss. Besides, don't you think it'd make for a good story, sparing a couple of rookie mages? I bet some people would be thrilled to know that even you can be merciful when you feel like it. I suppose a draw would work, yes. If they really aren't clock tower mages, then there's no need for me to kill them to keep them from talking. Alright, I'll go along with your draw. But don't get the wrong idea. I'm not doing this out of respect for you. For calling you liars, however, I must apologize. I shouldn't have made such an assumption. That's alright. We could definitely have explained ourselves better. Allow us to introduce ourselves properly. My name is Mash Kyrielite, and this is Tanner. He's a summoner from Caldia, and I'm proud to call him my master. Nice to meet you, person I'll be summoning in a few days. Is that so? I'm Quongialis. Call me whatever you like. You two are here for your own reasons, right? If you stay out of my affairs, I will remain out of yours. Still, having said that, I expect we'll cross paths while you're staying at the inn, so I will endeavor to treat you fairly. After all, you're friends of Aoko's, right? She and I go way back. That's why I'd gladly kill her if I ever get the chance. What a relationship, right? It's a relationship of true ex-roommates. That's all you can say. Hey, I'll take another one of those, because we can then, I think, MLB another one. The talkative Detective Robin. Look at his little outfit. A blue robin familiar. Even its master respects the powers of tracking and observation hidden beneath its endearing form. However, perhaps owing its low memory capacity, it is rather incautious with its speech, so it rarely shows its true value. He just says shit. And everyone just accepts it. Oh, wow. Node 2 rewards. Wait, that's kind of sick, actually. Wait, I love that. Wait, that's new. I like it. Thank you. I hope that's our boy. That better be my lad. The contest ended in a draw. No, don't play this song! Okay, if there's no music now, it's because this song gets me hit with copyright. The contest ended in a draw. Contrary to appearances, they really are first-rate exorcists. Is that a fact? I can't believe you really did manage to cleanse Hell's Pavilion of evil spirits. I thought it'd be too much for even you, Miss Kronji, but it seems you came back without so much as a scratch. Is there a problem? Oh, no, not at all. Nobody's been able to do anything about that place ever since the miners came and dismantled the ancient shrine there. We can all breathe easier now that you four have cleansed it. I didn't see any signs of a shrine inside. Yes, well, it was a very small shrine. They probably just didn't leave any trace of it behind. Never mind that. Tanner, was it? I'm very impressed to think there was another exorcist out there as good as Miss Kronji, especially one so young. Oh, that's not to say you're not still amazing, Miss Kronji. I know there are very few psychics as strong as you. The only problem is you spend most of your time here drinking tea at the souvenir corner instead of doing your job. But this fine young man immediately agreed to my request. I guess young people these days aren't too bad after all. That's great. So you believe us when we say we're first-rate exorcists now? Of course. I'm even going to set you up in our VIP room. Well, now then, allow me to officially welcome you to the Kumano Hot Spring. Our humble inn used to be the talk of the town, but now only ghosts and monsters come to stay here and they refuse to check out. It's kind of like the Hotel California. We've barely had any real guests in ages. Kumano Hot Springs have been in my family for a long time, but now we're on the verge of closing down for good. So I put out a classified in hopes of resolving the situation. I said I would offer cash rewards to any who managed to exorcise the evil spirits that have taken up residence here, and that I could not be held responsible for any loss of life or limb. The other guests you see here are the ones who answer the ad. There are many other spiritual disturbances located throughout our inn, though thankfully, most of them aren't as bad as Hell's Pavilion. I'll leave the doors unlocked, so please go ahead and exorcise as many evil things as you like. Your energy and spiritual power notwithstanding, of course. You have 6 days starting today. I'll reward you for every major job you complete. Feels like I picked up a part-time gig. How many guests are there in total? Whoa, didn't realize you could talk. Creepy. Anyway, there are currently 9 parties staying with us, yourselves included. You're welcome to work with or compete with them as you see fit. As far as none of my business. All I ask is that you please refrain from killing one another. That's oddly specific. Please note that it seems as though one of our guests was killed by a person. If it seems as though one of our guests was killed by a person rather than an evil spirit, I'll be calling the police immediately. Do you get cell coverage out here? Oh, you have one of them fancy new cellular phones? No, I'm afraid not. We haven't had any signal whatsoever since the spiritual disturbances began. In fact, a detective from Tokyo was just complaining about it. I swear these spoiled city brats are all the same, always chasing the hot new thing. Listen, the Kumano Mountains are nothing less than a miraculous holy site. The great Wanwan would never... Wanwan, like a dog? Would never permit anyone to contact the outside as easily as you might chat about the weather. Wanwan, is that the god we saw being venerated in the cave? Huh? Oh, no, that's a completely different god going back much farther. Wanwan is a recent development. At any rate, if you want to contact someone in town, we'll have to use the telephone in the old inn. The sacred phone blessed by Wanwan. We've run a phone line down to the foot of the mountain. Phone calls are 100 yen for the first minute, and an additional 10 yen for every 30 seconds after. That's not too bad, all things considered. Are you price gouging us? Nobody ever said tourist attractions are a bargain. All right, Mr. Tanner, your party will be staying in the Sky Room on the 8th floor. One of our finest VIP suites. There are 2 sitting rooms, 3 bedrooms, and a beautiful mountain view. Hot springs are in the old inn building. They close at 1 in the morning and open early at 5. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I need to see to dinner preparations. Guess we should go check out our room. Oh, right, I almost forgot. Well, there are lots of spiritual disturbances on the way to the Sky Room, so, well, do be careful. It's so funny, it's like, here's your room key. By the way, there are 100 mercenaries on the way to your hotel room. Good luck. We'll deliver your luggage later. Oh, wait. Oh, we're up here. Okay, the hot springs are in the Sky Building. Okay. Oh, this a mission-based one. To add him, the Berserker. Okay. Tap mission complete. Do the stuff. Exercise to get Kumano points. Okay.
謎ばかりっていうか謎しかない旅館ね。何もかも暴いてやろうじゃない。謎ばかり。熊野温泉にようこそ。ご予約のカルデア様ご一行ですね。聞いてみたかっただけよ。はい、
She just wanted to try, you know.
熊野温泉お土産品コーナーにようこそ。気になるものがあれば持って行って。もちろん。
水前の品揃え。
Yeah!
これアリスさんの私物っすか？
Lucky Lucy Locket, that means pocket!
旅館の蔵にあったものを並べているだけよ。
The rhyming
宿
slang
の
is
主
back.
人が物の価値のわからない人で幸運だったわ。
I'm so happy the rhyming slang is back.
水前の品揃え。
熊野温泉をいらっしゃい。青子と違って特にやることもないから店番をやっているの。調査は順調？そう。熊野いらっしゃい。
Okay, there's no other one for that for now, at least. That's good. Let's see this one. Hot Springs Ball Game. Cute. I like that. That's a cute. These are cute outfits. I like them. It does quick and buster and chaotic up and 30%. That's pretty damn good, honestly. Strange Twins. Oh, is this the EXP one? Okay. Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Got some good stuff here. Got some milk. Dude, fresh milk after going in the hot spring truly hits so hard. I think we need to actually accept the mission, which we didn't do. More monsters might appear in free quests if you set up your parties the right way. Find the requirements for additional spawns. What? Exercise the monsters that appear on mass each day. The mass monsters have a time limit. Like, is it IRL time? Because if so, I'm freaking screwed. I literally... It'll be night for me.
旅館の構造、調査の仕方は確認してある？インフォメーションをチェックするものは時間を制する。
The info page.
時短には基礎ルール
Okay,
のは。
huh. Complete any free quests to get new
Mission clear.
missions.
では、次のミッションを
Oh, frick! Wait, is that a Mystic code? Or is that his Ascension material? Wait. Is that? Oh my god, it is a... Oh, nice! Well, that's fun. I didn't know about that. So... we need to complete mission 8, which is just by playing one of these, right? 10 Ghost Stories, Story 1, the Kappa want to play. Okay. Let's go. Let's see here. Anyone else already up? You're up. Okay. Master Digi here seems like weird ghosts are showing up. They appear when kids are playing, and they go away if you give them sweets. So we need a child servant, and we need to give sweets. Is it like my only thought is we should use nursery rhyme, right? Because that would solve everything. So we'll bring in you two, and then we'll go. Let's go with a few you, and then we should also work on making sure you're getting leveled up. You're interesting that you're part of it, right? I should also keep leveling up my girl just because she can get it. And when she's here, and it's good, and get her meter. then let's go bond. What are we at? You're probably the next best one. Okay. So let's see if this is the right answer. I don't know. Give you that. Give all the doubles for now. Because I don't think this will have any 5 stars. I don't think. Let's see here. That's a 5. Uh-oh, we might be full. We're full. In that case, just put that on. Okay. Well, let's see if this is the right choice. I'm assuming that's what they mean. You need to solve these with the right servant. Let's see. A child who likes sweets. That, or it's going to be Jalter Lily? Maybe that could also be another one. We'll have to see. Okay. They're easy missions anyways. Couldn't even kill one. It's really embarrassing. It is spawning seemingly multiple enemies. Right? Let's see here. I don't know if that counted for that or what. See, that's doing 4. Let's see here. I guess I could look up on Game Press here. Right, let's see here. Maybe Game Press will let me know. Let's see. Be nice to get a definitive answer. Walk through for the collab. Let's see here. So we did... So run at least once. All free quests will spawn bonus enemies. Bring at least one servant of the right trait. Bonus wave 1 to 3 is child servants. Okay, so you just need a child servant for a bonus wave, right? Okay. I guess, right? So it's just a bonus there. Okay, well. Let's do this with you, selfish Kappa. I would say she is Kappa-esque. That makes sense to me. Right? Nice, nice. What are their rankings here? So let's just see here. Aoko is B+. Really? For tier placement, this is somewhat of a compromise. Her highly value farming practically cannot 3-turn farm. If you're interested in bringing Aoko to farm, there are better alternatives. She provides extremely high long-term value for the party. Few match up to sheer value and noble phantasm charge she constantly provides for herself and her party. Alice Kuonji, A+ rank. Holy moly. That's pretty good. Soujyuro, tier A. Charlemagne is up to A. Bradamante up to B+. Jean up to B+. Jalter doesn't change. Fujino receives an upgrade. Really? Her second skill gets a ever-desirable NP charge. Nice. Calamity Jane also got one. Right, I remember. She was up there, right. Okay. Defeat males, humanoids, evil. This will be easy to grind out on my own. I at least want to, I think, let's at least get Soujyuro here, because I'm sure we'll get him right away. And then we'll be doing stuff there. All right. So... Clear 1. We got that. Yay! New clothing! Misaki uniform. Very cool.
この旅館オカルトスポット多すぎない？
Let's do this. Because I'm sure this is him. So we'll get him, and then from that we'll be able to probably call it for now. Because I am hungry. And this has already gone really long with this node. Oh yeah. Are we like rooftop suite? Holy crap, this is actually so nice. This is 3 times bigger than most of the rooms I've ever been in. I know, just look at all this space. And it's on the corner too, so we have an incredible view. Yes, I certainly have no complaints, as long as one forgets about all the ghosts. Thank you both for coming along with us. You were a big help in exorcising those ghosts. But, can I ask what you're doing in our room, Alice? It's because Aoko's here. We're very good friends, after all. It's only natural for me to go wherever she goes. Oh, please, like that's ever happened before in our lives. You're not fooling anybody you know. There he is!
Well, now, no need for a Barney, Miss Aoko. Miss Alice is one of the most distinguished members of Avian High Society. A barbaric lady like you could never hope to understand the elegance or pure intentions of winged beings like us. All right, stop and introduce myself. Hello and good day, Cordians. Must be Barry working at a museum in the mountains. Oh, what did you cook up to get sent to a backwater like that?
That bird just talked.
What? You never seen a bird talk before? Well, I do it all the time. I'm a pretty hard walker, at least for a bird. Oh, now don't tell me. That guy looks like he loves the guy. It looks like he loves candy stores is Tanner.
What? I take offense to that.
Oh, and the innocent, wide-eyed wonder girl with the purple hair's mashed cherry light. Oh, say, I heard your names earlier, and I totally remember them now. Oh, of course, I'll forget them again by tomorrow, seeing as I'm a bird. He's dead.
It's dead. Oh my goodness! Did it just die? There is something so funny about a talking bird that Alice just smacks and is dead. Why are dead birds one of the funniest dead animals? Alright, guess that would be shocking if you haven't seen it before. Don't worry, he's fine, see?
Something happened? Wow, Mash, you see the look on your face right now.
Yes, something happened. Don't worry about him. This is my most useless ploy kickshaw. All he can do is die and come back to life. His name's Robin, but don't bother remembering it. He's like a woodpecker, but even more annoying. Anyway, don't worry. I'll tell him to stay out of sight as much as possible while we're staying here. So Robin's alive and well too, huh? Well, I guess that makes sense, seeing how he's a Robin and all. Alice is right, just ignore him. Living and dying is just part of his daily routine. But enough about him. I think it's time we took stock of the situation. I believe you when you say you're from this Caldia organization. We haven't known each other long, but I can tell you two are good people. But I can also tell I need to keep a close eye on both of you. This might not mean much coming from me, but using servants, heroic spirits as super powerful familiars, that's not just something anyone can do. And there's no way that kind of magecraft would be sanctioned without a major order from on high, or a crisis bad enough to warrant it. Well, we got the grand order, so I find it hard to believe that two people qualified to use it just happen to come here for sightseeing. Can you tell us the real reason why you're here? Assuming it won't cause you any problems, that is. You don't mind if we tell them, right, Mash? And there you have it. These distortions that show up in the belt of human history are called singularities, and it's our job at Caldia to protect the foundation of humanity by erasing them before they become permanent. This time, we detected a very minor singularity in the Kumano hot springs, so Master Tanner and I were deployed to investigate. We're not able to contact them right now, but we came here from Caldia in the year 2019. So from your perspective, that would mean we're from the future. I see. No wonder I didn't know anything about your people. I just didn't buy your story before, but you've convinced me. I might be open to lending you a hand. But what about you, Aoko? What do you think of them? Of course I had a great first impression of them. I think you are both amazing for protecting humanity's future from behind the scenes. I'm especially impressed by your success rate. I'm trying to be more like that myself, but it just never seems to work out. Really, you seem pretty heroic to me. Do I? Well, I guess that's encouraging. That aside, those are a lot of words I've never heard before. Did you know about singularities before, Alco? Me? Well, a little. They're like unique timelines that aren't connected to history that takes place before or after them, right? How humiliating. I can't believe there was something that you knew that I didn't. I'm not really sure how to respond to that. Anyway, I can tell you're really into what you're saying too, so I'm sure you won't mind helping them out, right? Good. Okay then, let me introduce myself again properly. I'm Aoko Ozaki, a freelance mage. I know I said I came to these hot springs for fun, but I'm actually here on an anonymous tip that things could get really dangerous around here unless somebody does something. Dangerous how? And what kind of something? That, I'm afraid I don't know. All I know for sure is doing nothing isn't an option. But thanks to you two, I now know where to start. If this is a singularity, then we just have to find out what's causing it. Your turn, Alice. Why don't you tell them a bit about yourself? I'm Kuonji Alice. I'm a friend of Aoko's. She and I, well, I suppose you could say our destinies are intertwined. So if she's here to investigate an anomaly, I pretty much have no choice but to help. So there you have it. I look forward to figuring out this singularity's mystery with you two. Okay, immediate thought. This line here, suppose our destinies are intertwined. This feels more like, I don't know why I'm walking on eggshells. I feel like I want to suggest what I think this means, but at the same time I'm like, well, I don't know, because there might be spoilers in the future, but I'm not in a situation where I'm any different from all of you. We're all in the exact same boat. I have my Witch on the Holy Night knowledge is 100%. Well, besides this event, right? So like, if this is meant to be, again, MAHOYO like 7, we need to fill in the blanks. And in my brain, I'm going like, okay, something happens where I think Kuonji Alice is literally tied to Aoko in some way now, right? Like, in my brain, I go, something happened, and now it's like, is Aoko sustaining her or something? This is just me throwing stuff out, because this makes it sound like this is more than just, we were roommates. There's more to it than this, I feel like. But again, we don't know, because we got, again, Witch on the Holy Night 7 before we got 2. So there you have it. I look forward to figuring out this singularity's mystery with you two. Same here. Thank you so much for your help, Aoko, Alice. Now that we're on the same page, let's start looking for the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail? As in the Holy Grail? Is that usually part of these singularity things? Oh no, it's not the Holy Grail you're probably thinking of. We've come to refer to any source of magical energy powerful enough to create miracles and mystics as Holy Grails as a matter of convenience. Oh damn, seriously? Well, I guess that makes sense, if you're talking about something powerful enough to warp space-time itself. Why don't we start by taking a look around the inn? Holy Grails are essentially pools of high-density magical energy, so we should be able to sense it if we get close enough. Wait. I want to see you perform a summon first. Oh my god, do we literally summon young Soujyuro? Wait. You can do them if you have a workshop, a territory you've made for yourself, right? Let me see what the Chaldean summoning spell is like. I don't know if that's really, I don't think things have really reached that point yet. I swear, you're such a magecraft nerd, Alice. I'm sorry, but would you mind indulging her? She's always going on about how Association Magecraft is just a bunch of cheap tricks, but she's still fascinated by it. And I have to admit, oh my god, are we literally gonna summon young Soujyuro? Oh wow, I was wondering how he gets young. I thought he was gonna dip in the eternal youth hot spring or something. And I have to admit, calling on a heroic spirit is pretty extraordinary magecraft. So I think she's feeling extra competitive, seeing as how she uses familiars herself. It's not like that. We're gonna need fighters anyway, right? Now go on, show me. Just once is fine. Trust me, I've already put in $200. You do make a good point. Understood, Master. Deploying round shield. Okay. It's literally playing the summoning music. Okay, I've established a connection to the ley line. Now, I'll connect you to a second-level spirit origin with ties to this land. Spirit origin graph acquired. Initiating spirit origin output. We are clear for heroic spirit summon. Awaiting your magical energy master. Guardian of the Scales, something, something, something. It's crazy that I say this every single time. It worked! I wonder what kind of heroic spirit it will... Oh my god. There he is. This is ridiculous. This is so funny. Wait, what? Wait, is it really you, Soujyuro? Wait, you look younger. His body is a spirit origin made out of ether. He's definitely a servant. What in the world? When did you get mixed up with something this silly? I'm sorry, but do you mind if I answer your question with a question? I was just in a strange place, and I felt like someone told me the world was in danger. Next thing I knew, I was here. I guess this means this is going to be my next part-time job then? Oh my god. He just gets summoned. So, let me get this straight. It's 2001 right now, and you just summoned me as I was in 1991. And you did so with some mysterious power, all to solve a mystery in these hot springs? That's right. Normally heroic spirits are someone with knowledge from the current time period, but that doesn't seem to be the case for you. In fact, I'm still not sure why you appeared here as a servant at all.
Oh, look, Dustbin Lid! All we know for sure is you're definitely a familiar right now! And you were always like that anyway, but now it's like you've officially made it!
It's the face! Hold on. Does this mean Shizuki is moving on your magical energy, Tanner? Oh no, Soujyuro was actually summoned by the power of this land. Senpai is just acting as a keystone keeping him here. As far as I can tell, Sojuro's materialization is limited to this land, well, specifically Kumano Hot Springs. Why are you happy about that? So I'm limited to just this land now, huh? Well, that's great. That makes things much easier. Now I don't have to worry about anything that comes after. I think there's a saying for this kind of thing. Alright, what happens in Kumano stays in Kumano. Anyway, I have no idea what's going on here, but I'll be happy to help you with your job, Tanner. I swear, I can't believe you're just okay with having no idea what's going on or what to do. But then I guess you always were one to go with the flow. You two know Soujyuro too? Yeah, you could say that. Me, Alice, and this wild child once all lived in the same house. Anyway, he's not going to be any help in solving the mystery, but he's decent enough in a fight. So you should at least be able to use him as your bodyguard, Tanner. Just don't let him play detective no matter what. Huh? Of course I'm going to help Tanner investigate. When I take on a job, I see it through to the end. Besides, it looks like fun. I just told you that's not happening! You're just going to cause chaos, so stay put. Oh, and you better not go anywhere, at least for today. Take one foot outside the door and I'll blast you to pieces myself. I've got some business on my own I need to take care of. I'll be done by night. Tanner, I'd like you to learn everything you can about the inn's other guests in the meantime. Bye. What do you all think? I don't see any reason not to start investigating now. Come on, Mash, Tanner. I knew it! That was a warning shot, got that? No second chances. You're staying here today and that's final. Sorry, you two, but it looks like you'll have to go investigate without me today. I'll join tomorrow. Oh, so what are you gonna do, Alice? Investigating the inn sounds like fun, huh? I'm going back to my room. Let me know if anything interesting happens. She looked really sad. She looked really sad. Which begs the question then. Oh. Son of a gun. Please load up and show me his scene. I guess I can listen to it anyways after. It begs the question. Does Soujyuro die at some point in MAHOYO 2, 3, 4? 5. Because, again, there are a billion death flags around him, and I've seen his noble phantasm, and it links up with his decisive battle, which is like a sacrifice in a snowy field, right? The question is, then why is there a 30-year-old Soujyuro here? But at the same time, I could also see it being a thing where it's like, if he dies, maybe Aoko uses time magic to bring him back or something? What's a little more heat death of the universe? Who cares, right? Those are the questions going through my head right now. Because again, there are a billion and one death flags around Soujyuro that make me wonder if that was Alice going like, oh, you're right, he died, you know? Please play his scene. Please. Please. Oh, there we go. Woo, okay. There he is. I love how it is just a guy.
仮眠から目覚めると、そこは一面の帰りたい空間だった。慣れてはいるけど、勘弁してほしいというのが本音ではある。さて、それじゃあ話を聞かせてもらえるかな。
All right. Let's do this. Let's oh well, we can only level him up a little bit, which is kind of a pain. Mushi Fusatsu Henro. That must be his. Oh, these are all like super Japanese names. Yakotsu Bansei Sento Shugen. Presence Concealment, Knowledge of the Soa, Charm EX. Yeah, he has a Fear, Confusion, and Skill Seal Immune. Just randomly. This. Unknown Blank, Evil Spirit Blanker. What? Increase attack, apply pierce damage cut, deal significance damage, defense up. So if they have defense up, it deals more damage. And then kills himself. Like, his noble phantasm kills himself. Which makes me go, does he sacrifice himself at some point or something? Right? Like, what's going on, brother? Why? Like, I can't believe they put spoilers for things that don't exist in here. It makes me want to scream. And I've seen Alice's stuff, and I'm like, what the hell goes on with that? Ah! Well, let's at least give him some levels here. There you go. Max out the lad for now.
こういうのは少しずつ急がずにやるのがいいそうだ。はしごは一段ずつ登らないとね。
Okay. So, my thought is I'm going to... Well, you know what? I'll do one battle with him just to at least show off his stuff here. Let's see here. Let's do this one, sure. Okay. Let's see. Sure. What do I gotta do for this one? Animals. I think you count as an animal if you're in your last ascension, right? I think you do. I think you literally do. I think you're also a bunny, so that counts. Okay, so we'll bring in Soujyuro because I want to see him in action. Okay. What is our new thing like? Nope. Nope, they all look so similar. There we go. Magical, particular magician once attended, pack some serious throwback punch. Arts and Buster up. Sea Star and Seas Gain, never give up. This is a pretty good one. This is a pretty dang good one, all things considered, you know? All right, let's at least see the animations here. I can also just give him 100% meter just to at least see it. Because, I mean, I talked about how I've seen it, so I might as well show it off, you know? All right, so let's see here. Let's do some animations here. Well, first off, let's start with this. Evade death damage. Oh, he just takes a sit. Brother just sits down. Let's do this. I guess I should have switched off you, actually. Was that Aoko? Whose voice was that? Was that... What the frick is going on? I said I've seen his animations, but I actually don't think I have. What is happening? Soft down. Okay, yeah, you're super chicken. Okay, let's see here. See, that makes sense for him. Just freaking chucks a rock. Okay, that is Aoko. Okay. See, I want to go check, because was that Robin yelling to dodge or something? I do like how his ability, his attacks are other characters are fighting and he's just dodging. That is funny. That is a funny moveset, actually. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3. We'll just do a sort of regular sort of combo here. Yeah, that's just Aoko's attacks. And things are happening around him. Okay. Let's go 1, 2, 3. That was Robin. Still don't have a full combo, which is slightly annoying. Okay, so that is Aoko doing a beam. Got it. Because I was like, was that Robin's voice? But then I was like, who was Beam? Fur-loving child. Is yours targetable? It's not enough. I'm gonna scream. Oh wait, we can give it to you with this. Wait, does Guts proc if we do that with you? Wait, I've never even considered that. Wait, can we undeath him? Let's see here. Let's go. Let's see if this works. By the way, why? Wait, when the snow stops, I'll go home. Well, that's from the end of the game. That is funny. He's like, why can I do this? Let's see if this works. I'm real curious. Let's see here. All right, let me take a good look at this now. I've seen it, but I've not examined it. Right, like he does something. He ingests something.
Yes.
He goes crazy. He gets like these blurs. He does the most insane 1-inch punch I've ever seen, and then he dies. And there's no music, and it's supposed to be his special sort of thing, right? Guts does proc. That's good. That's good to know. Oh my god, there it is. He's in the freaking cat outfit. I love it. Okay, that's just an Alice thing, right? He just slowly walks up, 1-inch punches, does a turnaround. He is him. He is him, man. And then he's not. Like, there's a lot to that again, we just don't know why he does that. Like, that's the insane thing. We just truly don't know why he's like that. Like, again, this isn't a case of, oh, I haven't read some Japan exclusive light novel. No, we just don't know. All we know is in his book that lists, you know, like the book that lists the data booklet. It says that his decisive battle is like on a snowy day. which implies that that's the day when he, like, either makes it or breaks it, and he obviously breaks it. But then if he's alive to be here, then it's like, what are we doing? I'm going to scream. I have so many questions. And, like, the fact of the matter is, there is no place to get answers. Okay. Nasu's insane because he always works backwards with his writing. Like, what's the first Nasu-verse thing he wrote? The end of the Nasu-verse. Right? Angel notes. So it's like, friggin', what do you do when the first thing you write is the end of the universe? Well, now you work backwards, right? That's freaking crazy. Anyways, guys, I'm going to call it here because I'm going to grind up some of these things while I can do that, just because, again, it's been 2 hours. I'm hungry. I want to make sure I have content for next part, so we'll do that there. Oh, hey, you're here.
青崎相手に聞いてないは通用しないからな。お互いの安全の旅館の問題点をリスト化してみたよ。こうするとちょっと楽しいからね。じゃあ、
Okay.
一つずつ片付けようか。
He loves having work.
仕事の時間だ。頑張ろう。旅館の問題。
Okay.
熊野温泉お土産いらっしゃい。
Nothing new.
水前の品揃いっすね。
Yeah, no, that's all the same.
ふと思ったんだ
Okay.
が。
Oh my god, it's
こ
his
れって
freaking
清掃業務になるのかな。
it's his freaking necklace. It was originally a measure to preserve secrets. Yep. Yeah, I'll just hold on to these till after. Cool. I will see you guys next time for some more of the Witch on the Holy Night collab for Fate Grand Order. We'll see you then for some more of that after I grind off some of these. So we'll be good to go for next time. We'll see you then. Ciao.
Yo.